In this video, I'm going to show you how to conduct your own split test using the website called Visual Website Optimizer, or you can create an account at vwo.com. You can start your account here for free and run a trial for the first 1,000 visitors, and if you like it, you can continue your subscription, which I believe is an investment in a long run so that you can split test and find out which landing pages convert the most. So here's a quick run through on how to use VWO to do your split tests. I'm going to show you how to create a campaign and split test to find out which landing pages convert the best. So what you're going to do is click on Create and Start a New Campaign. Be sure to have your landing page ready with at least 2 variances. However, having 3 or 4 is more advisable. As for the purpose of simplicity, I'm going to show you how to do a simple AV split test. There is 2 ways you can do it, which are split test with create a multiple version on your landing page and split test URLs. It is okay to choose any one of these, but for the purposes of this video, I will go ahead and split test URLs because I have 2 separate pages. So I'm going to click on this, and you will notice that there is a thing called control, which is the original website. I'm going to put in one of the websites that I have as an example. And then there is this thing called variants 2, where I'm going to just put in index2.htm. This page hasn't existed yet. I'm going to put it up in a while. And then there is this thing called enter the URLs to create page preview, which I will just leave as it is, and let's check out more options. Enable campaign for a specific visitors group. Normally, I will just leave it all by default or leave it alone. As for exclude URLs, I will just leave it alone as well. So let's click next. The next thing is that you have this thing called goal, which is how you track your conversion. I will try page visit on, and I will put the thank you page URLs here. So in this case, I'm just going to put this one. This means that as soon as people get to the thank you page URLs, it means the conversion is successful. People have already opted in to the opt-in form and got to this page. So you can feel free to add in any other extra goals that you want, but I would say that this is not necessary at this point. So click Next, and you can give a name to this campaign. In this case, I'm just going to call it Manifestation Brain Split Test. But you can name your campaign anything you want. Select the percentage of traffic you want in this campaign. Enable heat maps for this campaign so you can track where your visitors are normally hanging out on your page. It is unnecessary to integrate your third-party product. Just look at the advanced options. You can enable schedule if you'd like to, but as for now, I'm just going to leave it alone. In fact, I will leave all these advanced options alone. Next, click Finish, and you will see the codes are usually not installed. So, you have to install the codes. So here's what you need to do. You need to install the VWO Smart Code. Select the asynchronous, select the whole thing, press Ctrl-C or Command-C, and copy the whole thing, and go into the HTML editor of your web page. In this example, I'm using Dreamweaver, but you can choose to use Notepad. The most important thing is that you need to look at your HTML code. Paste the code in between the head section for the pages that you want to split test, including your thank you page. I'm going to paste the same codes on all 3 pages that are involved, which are the 2 pages I want to do split testing on and the thank you page. Once I have installed the codes, I will use my FTP program to upload all the changes. I use Smart FTP, although you can use any FTP program you want. In this case, I'm just going to upload everything using my FTP program here to this web posting account. So here's what we're going to do. We will go back to the VWO website in your account, and what we're going to do is that we need to check and make sure that the codes are successfully installed. Just click the check button and let's see if it's all successful. What you're going to do is that you need to key in the URLs of the pages to make sure that the VWO code is successfully installed. You know you've done it correctly when everything is installed, and ultimately, do not forget to have the campaign running. Let's go to the Manage Campaign, and you can see that the manifestation brain split test has been created, but it is not started yet. So let's check it out and start the campaign on the Start key here. Okay, now that it's running, what's going to happen is after you start sending in at least a couple of business days, you can see that there are people who will respond to a more specific web page than the other. Remember, about the key thing about split testing on your landing page is that you want to change one major element at a time. So for this case, as you can see, two different landing pages, and the difference is the different headlines. That's what split testing is going to find out. My suggestion is that after at least a few hundred visitors, maybe 200 and above, you start getting substantial data to find out that one landing page is more than the other. So, you will keep the winner and ditch the loser and split test as many times as you want on different headlines to find out which one converts the best. I hope this tutorial helps you to find out your split test at VWO.